We cannot let the conversation die out because Black lives are not a trend. This is not a trend, and how we're feeling right now is not something that has just started. Hi, my name is Leomie Anderson and I am a model, entrepreneur and activist, and I believe that Black lives matter. I entered into the modeling industry at the age of 14 and I had no idea what it was going to be like. I thought that it was going to be a world where as long as you worked hard and you lived out your dreams and you worked really hard, that you'd be successful and treated equally, because I always thought the fashion industry was a place where you could be whoever you wanted to be, you could look however you wanted to look and just express yourself and be free. But I realized very quickly that I'd be treated differently due to the color of my skin. Whether it was microaggressions at work, being called a diva or this for literally just voicing that I was maybe in pain, or completely being embarrassed in front of a room full of people, cussed out basically, just for simply just speaking up and defending myself. All of these experiences that I had in my early teen years really shaped me as a person and made me realize that me being silent about my experiences would only mean that somebody else who was coming up within the fashion industry would most likely be treated the same. And so I realized that it was time for me to really start speaking up and using the voice and platform that I had gained from modeling to help others and highlight the injustices that Black models face every single day within the industry, as well as other Black people in the industry too. We cannot let the conversation die out because Black lives are not a trend. This is not a trend, and how we're feeling right now is not something that has just started. This is a feeling of countless injustices, countless hardships, countless just being degraded basically by the world, and we've had enough of it. And I think that this civil rights movement that we're going through right now is really, really important. I think that sometimes it's very hard for people to speak out because of fear of backlash, fear that it's going to affect their prospects. But I really do implore people, if you are in a position to speak up, to do so, because there's so many people out there who are not in those positions and who are not privileged enough to be able to speak out, who need people like us to say something. For me, I have my platform LAP, in which I give my voice and influence to other women to share their stories and perspectives. It was very important to me to start a platform that empowered women, especially women of color and Black women, and just make them feel like they were being listened to, because I knew what it felt like to not have your voice heard. And there's so many different ways that people can create this space for people. So whether you're at your workplace and you can see someone's being treated differently or receiving microaggressions, speak up. If you are a non-Black person, aka if you are white, and you see an injustice happening in your workplace to a person of color or a Black person, you should speak up and try and make something different in your workplace. I mean, there's so many different ways that people can make small changes to make things better and make things more equal for everybody. And I think that now is the time to really look at ourselves, look around us, look at those people that we call friends, and ask everyone to rally together and speak up, because it's so important right now.